Greetings to one and all. I'm Faisal Paithankar of class MBA International Business A, and here with my hard-working team I stand instilled with gratitude and pleasure to be delivering this presentation as an anchor spokesperson. I'm going to speak about India UAE CEPA, that is the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement between India and the United Arab Emirates. A CEPA is a type of free trade agreement, but it is more comprehensive. It does not only focus on trade but also goods and services, investment, custom cooperation, intellectual property rights, and overall economic partnership between the two countries. India and the UAE share very strong economic and cultural relations. The UAE is one of the largest trading partners, especially in areas like oil, gem, and jewelry, metal, textile, and food products as well. Because of this, both countries felt the need to create a formal agreement that could reduce trade barriers and make it easier for businesses to operate in each other's market. The main objective of the India-UAE CEP are to increase bilateral trade, promote investment, create jobs, and support sustainable economic growth in both economies. It aims to reduce and eliminate custom duties on many products, provide better market access for services, and create a more predictable and business-friendly environment. This agreement is also very important from a strategic and geopolitical angle. The UAE acts as a gateway to Middle East, Africa, and Europe, while India is a fast-growing market and a strong service hub. Together, the partnership helps both the countries strengthen their regional and global position. As students, this agreement is relevant to us because it can lead to new opportunities in sectors like exports, logistics, banking, IT, consultancy, international business, where many of us would to work. This was the overview. Now I would like to call upon the stage Nishant and Inamdar to continue. Thank you.
Greetings of the day. I will be speaking about how India UAE CEPA affects trade in goods, especially in terms of tariff, exports and imports. One of the central features of CEPA is reduction or elimination of custom duties on a large number of products that are traded between India and UAE. When import duties are reduced, it becomes cheaper for businesses to export and import goods. This improves the price competitiveness of product in foreign market. For India, this agreement is very beneficial for sectors like gems and jewelry, textiles and garments, leather products, engineering goods, plastics, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, and food products. Many of these sectors are labor intensive, which means higher exports can lead to more job creation inside the country. For UAE, the agreement provides better access for petroleum products, metals such as aluminium, chemicals and various re-exported goods into the Indian market. The UAE can use its role as a trading hub to process and send goods to India and further onward. The overall aim is to significantly increase the total volume of trade between two countries over the coming years. Lower tariff usually encourage companies to expand their trade because they can save costs and increase their profit margin. The SEPA pays special attention to MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprise by simplifying custom procedure, documentation and clearances. It becomes easier for smaller firms in India to access UAE market and compete globally. For example, Indian textile manufacturer exporting shirts to UAE may now face lower or zero impact duty. This makes shirts cheaper in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, encouraging retailers there to buy more from India. Therefore, in the area of trade goods, the SEPA acts as a strong catalyst for export growth and industrial development. Nikhil Ranjwe will be continuing with the next slide. Thank you.
Hello, so my name is Ayush, SY MBA IB A Division. So I will be talking about the impact of India UAE CPA on trade in services and professional opportunities. India is globally known for its strength services, especially in information technology, IT enabled services, finance, consulting, healthcare, education, tourism, engineering, and architecture. The CPA recognizes this and aims to give better market access for Indian service providers in the UAE. Under this agreement, the UAE has agreed to open up several of its service sectors It means it becomes easier for Indian banks, IT companies, educational institutions, and other service firms to set up, operate, and expand in the United Arab Emirates. The rule becomes more transparent and stable, which is very attractive for business purposes. And another important aspect to consider is the movement of professionals. The CEPA can support smoother mobility for Indian engineers, doctors, nurses, teachers, accountants, IT professionals, and other skilled workers to work in the UAE. When regulation, visa procedures, and recognition of qualifying improved professionals can find more and like what we say better job opportunities. The agreement also support growth in sectors like tourism and hospitality. With closer economic ties, there is likely to be an increase in business travel, tourism, hotel stays, and related services. So, creating more employment opportunities in both the country for India and UAE as well. In the long run, if we talk about it, there can be more work on mutual recognition of degrees, professionals qualifications, okay, so which will make it simpler for Indian professionals to meet UAE standards without too many extra requirements. For students like us, this means that the future we may not be limited only to jobs within India. We may have enhanced opportunity to work in UAE based companies, bank, consulting firm, IT firms, and even MNCs operating across both the countries. So thus the SEPA strengthens Indian position as a service powerhouse and creates new career pathway for Indian youth. Thank you.
Training. My topic is the impact of India UAE CEPA on investment, industrial cooperation, and emerging sectors. The agreement is not limited to trade in goods and services, it also aims to encourage investments between the two countries. By providing clearer rules, better protection for investors, and dispute settlement mechanisms, CEPA helps build confidence for long term investment. Both India and UAE are focusing on several priority sectors for collaboration. These include renewable energy such as solar and wind, infrastructure development, ports, logistics, food processing, fintech startups, healthcare, education, and digital technologies. The UAE has strong financial capacity through its sovereign wealth funds. Large investors, and India offers a huge market, skilled manpower, and innovation. There is also scope to develop SEZs, that is special economic zones, industrial parks that are dedicated to India UAE cooperation. For example, there can be zones with India and UAE companies set up manufacturing and processing units with good infrastructure, warehousing, logistics, and possibly tax incentives. Another key benefit of the integration of supply chains. For instance, the UAE can supply raw materials like aluminum or energy resources. India can perform manufacturing and value addition, and then products can be exported to other markets in Asia, Africa, Europe, and several other countries. This kind of cooperation helps both countries become more deeply connected to global value chains. The SEPA also encourages investments in startups and innovation ecosystems, especially in areas like financial technology, e-commerce, logistics technology, artificial intelligence, and health technology. Indian startups can gain access to UAE's funding and global networks, while UAE benefits from India's strong base of engineers and tech entrepreneurs. Overall, by promoting investment and industrial cooperation, the India-UAE CEPA supports long-term economic development, technology transfer, and job creation in both countries. Thank you.
Good evening. I will be speaking about the strategic, geopolitical, and people to people aspects of India UAE CEPA. The UAE is a very important country in the Gulf region and West Asia, while India is a key power in South Asia. The CEPA is not only an economic document, it also reflects a high level of strategic trust and partnership between the two nations. From the perspective of energy security, the UAE is a major supplier of crude oil and petroleum products in India. A strong economic partnership supported by CEPA helps ensure stable and reliable energy supplies for India, which is essential for our growing economy. The UAE is also major aviation and shipping hub with cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi acting as connecting points between Asia, Europe and Africa. Through CEPA, India can use the UAE as a logistic and distribution hub to send its goods to other markets quickly and efficiently. On a broader level, this partnership allows India and the UAE to work together on regional and global issues such as connectivity projects, infrastructure development in third countries, and cooperation in security and counter-terrorism. This enhances the influence of both nations on the world stage. Finally, CEPA strengthens people-to-people ties with more trade and investments. There is usually more tourism, student exchanges, cultural events, business delegations, and collaborations between universities and institutions. This helps build deeper mutual understanding and goodwill between Indians and Emiratis. So, the India UAE CEPA is important not only for trade and business but also for strategic relations, energy, security, and cultural connections between the two countries. Thank you.
Now I will talk about the challenges, criticism and future potential of this agreement. Although the CEPA is a very promising agreement, there are some practical challenges in its implementation. On paper, duties may be reduced and procedures may be simplified, but in reality, businesses still have to deal with customs formalities, documentation and regulatory requirements. Ensuring that all officials and agencies properly follow the new rules is a continuous task. There are also concerns about competition. When tariffs are reduced, imports from UAE based on re-exporters may become cheaper in India. Some domestic producers, especially smaller firms, might feel threatened if they are not able to compete on price, quality or technology. Another issue is the need for awareness among MSMEs in India. Many small and medium enterprises do not fully understand how to use the benefits of this agreement, such as preferential tariffs or simplified procedures. Without proper guidance, they might fall to take advantage of the opportunities available. Global factors can also affect the success of this agreement. Events like oil price fluctuations, geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, disruptions in shipping routes or global economic slowdown can negatively impact trade and investment flows between India and UAE. Thus, while challenges exist, the India-UAE CEPA represents a major step forward in building a deeper and mutually beneficial economic partnership. So overall, India-UAE CEPA represents a significant milestone in India's trade policy. If implemented effectively, it has the potential to increase trade volumes, attract investment, create jobs, and position both India and the UAE as important partners in regional and global value chains. Thank you.